So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. The animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. The animals, they came in by twosies, twosies. Elephants and kangaroos, roosies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. It rained and poured for 40 daisies, daisies. Rained and poured for 40 daisies, daisies. Almost drove those animals crazy, crazy. Children of the Lord. The sun came out and dried up the landy, landy. Sun came out and dried up the landy, landy. Everything was fine and dandy, dandy. Children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord.
Noah and the Ark. As the years went by, Adam and Eve's many great-great-great-great-grandchildren had many great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren of their own. People spread all over the world. They quite forgot that they were all part of one big family. They also forgot about God and began behaving badly in all sorts of cruel manner towards each other. God looked down from heaven and became more and more sad and angry. Eventually, people became so selfish and cruel that God was sorry he had ever created human race. He decided the best thing to do was to remove everybody and start all over again. Well, not quite everybody. There was just one person in the world who tried to live a good, honest, hard-working life. A farmer named Noah. God decided to save Noah and his wife and 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. God spoke to Noah and told him about the terrible decision. Everyone in the world is evil, and I have had enough. I am going to wash them off of the earth and start all over again. You and your family will be safe. Hear what you have to do. I want you to build a huge covered boat, an ark. Use the best wood you can find to build it. 133 meters long, 22 meters wide, and 13 meters high. With a roof of reeds, coat the whole thing with tar inside out so that it is watertight. Give it a door and windows and build 3 decks divided into compartments. When I tell you, load up the ark with all pairs of every living creature, a male and a female. Take 7 pairs of animals you can eat because you'll need enough food to feed you all. I am going to send 40 days and 40 nights of rain to flood the whole earth. Noah and his family, they hurried to begin the enormous task. Can you imagine getting all that wood to build that big thing? Their neighbors thought they were mad as they began building the huge ship. How people laughed, but Noah and his family trusted God and kept working. Then after many months, the ark was finished. The day came when God wanted Noah to begin loading the animals into the ark and setting his family on board. A week later, thunderclouds rumbled in the sky. Clouds were dark, the sun was blotted out with the dark clouds, and it began to rain. The rain that God sent was nothing like anyone had ever seen before. It was like if the sky had shattered and through the cracks plunged mighty waterfalls. As the rain poured down, rivers burst their banks, lake flooded the valleys, ocean swelled up, and water came up higher and higher and higher. It overflowed everything. The ark floated off on the rising water, towering tidal waves rushing over the land, drowning everything in their path, and still the rain continued. The ark was lashed and battered and hurled this way and that way in the currents. Rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights, just as God had said. Then as quickly as it started, it stopped. When Noah dared to peep out, he could see nothing but water in all directions. Over the quiet, empty days that followed, the sun began to dry up the water and the flood gradually started to sink. God sent a great wind to speed things up along. Eventually, the ark groaned and shuddered as it scraped along the ground and came to a halt on the top of a mount called Ararat in Turkey. Noah didn't dare leave the ark yet. He waited a few days for the waters to sink further, then sent a raven to the sky. The raven soaked, but came back and forth, and all it could see was water. Noah waited a week. Then he sent out a dove. It flew back the same day, and Noah knew that there was not enough land showing yet. He waited another week, then sent the dove out again. That evening it returned, carrying an olive leaf. The water were low enough to show land and trees. Phew! Noah waited 1 week more and again sent out the dove. This time it did not return. Nervously, Noah opened the door, and the ark was surrounded by dry land. Then God called, "Noah, it's time for you and your family to go out into the world with the creatures and begin again." And that's what they did. God was pleased and blessed Noah and his family. He vowed that he would never again send a flood to destroy the living things he had created. God set a rainbow in the sky as a sign to always remind everyone of his promise.
Genesis 7:5.
And Noah did all that the Lord had commanded him.
Hi boys and girls, today we are going to make a sheep craft, and what we're going to need for this is a white crystal board, scissors, piece of black crystal board, the sheet of pink construction paper, your glue, white color pencil, normal pencil, and a black marker. Also the plate for the pattern or the shape of the circle of your face. So first what you're going to do, you're going to get a plate to draw out a circle so that we can cut out the circle for the sheep. So a circle would look like this. We use a piece of black Bristol board so that we can have the whole head. Okay? So next we're going to cut out the headpiece. So we draw on a white piece of paper, white piece of Bristol board, a pattern of the top of the head that we would like to cut out. And we're going to cut out the head part. Okay. Next we will cut out or draw the eyes. Yes, we have to draw the eyes. Now we're going to do some cartoon eyes. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a little circle, the black marker like that. And then a smaller one, about that, like that. And then we're going to draw the shape of the eye in a circle. We're going to color on the inside of the eye. So you're coloring on the inside and leaving that the right circle that you draw there. You're leaving that circle and you're coloring all around the inside of the eye. Like a cartoon effect, what it would look like when it comes out. It's like cartoon color eyes here. This is one that I drew, but this one we will cut out. When we are cutting out the eyes, remember that we need to leave a piece of white on it. So we are cutting our eyes around, but we are leaving a piece, we are cutting a piece of the white around. Right? So your eyes will be like this. You have the white piece at the back, and you have the white on top, and a little speckle dot there. Okay, so you see how this one is nice. So you've got our face, we've got the head, we've got our eyes. Next we've got to cut out the ears. The piece of the corners, what I cut the circle from, I folded it inside here, just the corners you need, this corner here, and we're going to cut out the ear. Right? So you're keeping your corners here, or you can start from your corners here and make the shape of a leaf, like a leaf. spin it around so you can get the same side. Cut it out like a leaf. So you get the air. These are the ears. Nice. Now we've got to get the cheeks, the pieces for the cheeks. So on a piece of pink paper, I cut out 2 little circles. That is going to go for the cheeks. And I also cut out like a little nose, the little piece for the nose. It's like a little triangle, kind of like a triangle there. Okay. So now we're going to put our face together. Let's going to put our sheep together now. A white color pencil that I draw the Y piece here on the black. We're going to put the cheeks right under the eye here. The cloud piece that we cut out, you're going to place the ears underneath it. So you're taking the ear and you're sticking it under there. Right, now you're going to stick this piece on the top of the plate for the sheep here, right? And there we have our little sheep face. I hope this was very simple for you guys and that you could understand all the little parts that we did. First we cut out the circle for in the black. Then we cut out the cloud top. That's the wool on the top of the head. Then we cut out the eyes. We had to draw the eyes first. Remember I showed you how to draw the eyes. So that's it for our craft. Do hope you had fun